finish this. Okay, I stare out the window, seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. Oh! I feel like crying. Dude, look. He's trying to comfort her.
Okay.
He said, I feel a sudden warmth on top of my hand, resist at first, but then steady. Danny's hand rests on top of mine. It feels alien somehow. I flinch. I don't think I'm used to the comfort, but I know he means well, probably. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It would be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope.
That's sad and up at the same time.
That's really cheesy, isn't it? Sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even though it doesn't get on with... I couldn't read it! How do we even start? White lie, be honest. I guess be honest. For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Danny. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. My mouth opens all on its own and words spill out. Honestly, I feel relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free.
That's kind of sad, but really sad.
Same, not that. I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster to admit that this is to somebody else. It really does. But that's the truth. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm only human. I'm not a monster. Not yet, anyway. I guess I'm privileged. No one I could care about has been around in a long while. Oh, he looks like he's gonna cry. I wonder if anyone else is still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know.
That's super sad.
Danny, the guilt is really getting to me now. I had to say something. I was interrupted. Oh shit! I'm interrupted by the sound of the engine giving out. I heard this sound before we're out of gas. Damn, did the fuel gauge even come on? I didn't even notice. The engine cuts out and the car just rolls along until it completely stops. Before, I would have pushed it on to the nearest gas station, but now... Well, it's the end of the line, isn't it? I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? We bought this car used after all. It's cost efficient, but not as much fuel efficient. Wonder how far the next gas station is. Too far. It would be nice if there was some signs around here or something. I can't believe we're gone this long without seeing any. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark, and without the street lights, my stomach feels like it's on fire. I don't think I have much time left. Hey, how fast do you think you can run? About average, I guess. Do you reckon we should? I touch my stomach. That hole isn't ever going to heal over, isn't it? This really is. I don't know if there's a point. Even if Danny was an Olympic sprinter, I don't think he'll be able to make it. Not forever. If not me, then someone else would just... Maybe not. It's too damn dark anyway. Anyhow, in all likelihood, one of us would probably trip and fall. be pretty sad to make it just this far from dying up from busted up face. Haha. He can crack jokes because he has no idea. Knowing that just makes me feel like crap. I can't say anything now. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. Guess we're just crashing here tonight, then, huh? In more ways than one. Could be worse anyway. At least the air smells nice. Yeah. I close my eyes, feeling the throbbing of my wound. I don't know how much it will take, how long it will be able to go on. I wish I'd done more than work. I wish I paid more attention to the news. From now on, all I could do is rest. I'll run far enough. Well, good night then. The sunlight is completely exhausted. There's nothing but darkness on the endless stretch of land ahead. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. What? That's it?
That's it? So I guess we're assuming they died at night?
I think she died.
Damn.
But there's different endings you can get, so maybe if I try to be the guy.
That hurts.
I'm gonna try to be the dude.
Wow. That's like...
Gun it.
Really sad.
I'm gonna be the guy. I pulled the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pulled out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and a long road. The world outside the window passes us by in abstract, like the whole world's given up on any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I heard the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are gonna hurl themselves at a moving car. Fair enough. Well, that's a thrilling conversation. So guessing this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... What's her name? I don't know. Well, let it be Marianne, I guess.
Okay.
Marianne. Well, nice to meet you. Officially meet you, Marianne. Name is Danny. His actual name is Justin.
Justin?
Danny, okay. And her name is Shelby.
Okay.
The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off of the horizon. By the end, this occasional noise will sit in the silence. So what were you doing before everything happened? Oh? Well, this is the first time she actually started a conversation. Guessing not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive to her, huh? Just a dirty, scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that. I dodged the question, bend the truth. I'm gonna dodge it. You know, this and that. I never really settled into one thing in particular. What about you? This ride is yours, isn't it, right? Yeah, this car was my dad's, or was my dad's. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who felt like drove it. I guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyway.
That's kinda messed up.
Pretty quiet out here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the road. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'll be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. She fiddled with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes out and in and out in waves. Ever so often distortion gives the illustration of an actual sound, but then it goes straight back to nothingness. Just then, hang on a second, go back down. I think I finally heard something. The noise phases in and out, then as if comes into auditory focus. The damn machi thing again. Is that mariachi? I couldn't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blazing. Horns blurred joyfully over the static in his sick fanfare, with the man's voice wailing soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Marianne nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell out there is running this? Of all the music that will be left, man. I sunk back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds, but backing up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghost waves after all. Aren't the undead aren't actually interested in DJing? Thank you. What do you think a zombie even listens to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob, should I keep going with this guy? Cause I don't know if there's any other what do you call it, endings. I'll put it on pause. Alright, we're gonna stop right here. Alright, bye!